Yeah, what's up? One and only Young Buzz BM7 ME 2052. And really, man, it's big. It's a big thing. We got fellas, we gotta regulate just speaking to them, because it seems like, man, after you spend a while without being in relationships and just having that interaction with females, it seems like you lose your mouthpiece. It seems like you lose game. But man, it's so clear, man. It's so clear that it's like a fish in the water. The fish gotta maintain itself from drowning. So in that way, you gotta maintain interaction with these females in such a way that it's not always just your intention to get at them, but you gotta keep the interaction with females. I really don't notice that it's very easy. Not only is it easy, but it sharpens your game. It really sharpens your game when you just so used to shooting up conversations with any female you around. Now this is different from chasing females. This is not a red pill suggestion that okay, you ain't doing nothing on Friday, so go to the mall, whatever, Amazon. No, we're talking about circumstances that allow you to just say hello and take it further. Man, one thing you gotta understand is females like surprises. They like being caught off guard. It's like imagine being a magician and you get to show them magic tricks every time. That's the effect that having the right conversation with them has. If you are able to turn a simple conversation about the weather or about her shoes or about what you trying to buy for your daddy's birthday, if you can tell them such a simple, you know, face value structured conversation into something more interesting, more intriguing to her, you done mastered the simple game, the simple mouthpiece. And that has nothing to do with pickup. I'm not telling you guys to have pickup lines because it's so, I don't know, it's just it's outdated at this point. I imagine that there was once a time when you would say the same thing to five different females each month and they will all react the same. They will all just give you their validation. And you would live like that for probably almost all your life, around the females. But I think that we're in a time where it's so much more conventional, it's so much more convenient for you to be natural, be yourself. It's weird, man. When you yourself, when girls, females usually give me this impression that I'm cocky, but they like it. You know, it's like you be yourself a bit. You don't completely reveal your hands. You know what I'm saying? You don't completely show all the cards on the deck. No, you be a bit of yourself. Then you keep the mystery out there, and you maintain that conversation. Just practice with starting conversations with females, man, and see how you will improve. At first, you'll be boring. You'll be dull at first, man. There will be less and less things to talk about to them. But as you advance in your mouthpiece game and in the way that you just think, the way you just express yourself around females, you pick up certain concepts and conversate about them. And then you notice how you can come up with certain connections with these females just from practicing this simple method. It's not a method though. It's more like a mindset that's more like, a practical application that you just get used to it. At some point, man, you just got that energy whereby you can talk to any female. And this is different from approaching females and asking them out. No, I'm just saying, bro, talk to them, talk to them, talk to them all. And I don't like this one thing though, but I'll talk about it on another video. I think I said enough for this clip, for this turnaround. But yeah, man, just regulate that. And fellas, take good care of yourself. You know what I mean, man. Take what I noticed so much is that even when there's this rejection thing, even when there's that's a lady that's not giving you their attention, the mean attention, man, you don't feel as bad as you normally would because you got that self-awareness, or you don't invested so much time in yourself that it doesn't affect you. It doesn't have you second guess if you are legit anymore. Back in high school, or middle school, primary school, the rejection was a hell lot of pain. It was damage, man. It was you telling your friends about it, you telling the preacher about it, and you couldn't sleep at night. But now, because you have known who you are, or at least a bit, I don't think you know who you are completely, just a bit, just enough for you to be comfortable to face rejection. Because rejection is an illusion, man. Rejection is an illusion. Understand something about females. They can't all say no. They can't all mess up. They can't all reject you. There's gonna be there. It's like sales. It's exactly like sales, but it's more personal. I think it's more diverse in the line of masculine and feminine spirituality interaction, but nonetheless, it's like sales. Not everyone is gonna buy the product. You know what I'm saying? But there's some group of people that like what you're doing, people that are willing to invest in that. So, with that being said, stay blessed. To all the gentlemen out there, excuse my British accent. I really try and do less of it, man. I'm just too used to it. And, the lightning's like this because of low shade. Ain't no lights on. So, I just figure why not just do it now rather than later. Peace.